Like, he was supposed to go first, but he let me go first because, like Aaron Bean said, I took an American Airlines flight up here, I got to catch a JetBlue flight back. Miami is far from everything. How you all doing? Is the food good? That doesn't sound like the food was good. Was the food good? All right. I want to thank Annie Johnson, the president, for the invitation. I also want to give a special shout out to Aaron Bean, Janet Atkins, Lake Ray, legislators that I've had the honor and privilege to work with in Tallahassee. I also want to give a shout out to Mike Hickox, your property appraiser. I was actually elected property appraiser in Miami-Dade County. I know what that job is like. It's a tough job and sometimes overlooked. It's a very important job, and I hope you'll say hi to him. With us today is also the National Committee Man for Florida, the Republican Party, Peter Freeman. Now, Peter is a state committee man in Palm Beach County, but he is a national committee man for the state of Florida. So the Republican National Committee, he travels around the state, county to county. I've never seen a national committee man work as hard as Peter Freeman. That's how much he cares about all of you, about all of us, and about our party, and about winning in November. And at the end of the day, this is about winning in November, isn't it? Do you all want Hillary Clinton as president? No. Do you want Barack Obama's hand-picked candidate for the U.S. Senate as your next senator? No. Then give me a couple minutes of your time. Listen to what I have to say. This is one of the most important races in the history of this country, ladies and gentlemen. There is a lot at stake for the United States of America that we love. The Florida United States Senate race is going to determine which party has a majority. Do you want the Democrats to pick who's going to be the next Supreme Court justice? Do you want them to be able to continue Obamacare? Do you want them to continue to strangle us with regulations that are making it harder for businesses to succeed? Do you want your children to grow up in the freest, most prosperous country in the history of the world? Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's the country that I love. And I was raised by a family that lost everything when they were forced to flee Cuba in 1960. And they raised me to believe I could do anything. Now, they didn't just tell me, they showed me. By working hard, not having a handout, but getting a handout by working hard and playing by the rules. My background is business. I come from the business world and real estate development. That's what drove me to get into government. Because of all the times I've suffered at the hands of government. That's why in the State House I fought hard to lower property taxes. And as a freshman I got a constitutional amendment to lower property taxes for seniors. And that's why I ran for property appraiser in Dade County. A job that wasn't about political ambitions, about where I could get things done. And now as Lieutenant Governor, I took on this fight with Governor Scott. When Governor Scott asked me to be his running mate, I bet you most of the people you knew thought Charlie Crist was going to win. And that's when I said yes. I didn't run away from Charlie Crist. I fought that fight with a lot of you, and we made history here in Florida. Because it was important. And let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, the biggest difference between me and many of the other people running this race, I am not a Washington Republican. But I am a Florida Republican. You know what that means? Washington Republicans that give you the red meat speeches, the empty promises, but no results. Florida Republicans, when we say we're going to do something, we do it. When Rick Scott and I said we were going to cut $1 billion in taxes in the first 2 years, we did it for you because it's your money. When we say we're going to balance the budget, when we say we're going to pay down state debt, when we say we're going to eliminate regulations, when we say we're going to create an environment for jobs, we did it. Over 1 million new jobs, 4,000 regulations eliminated, $7.5 billion of state debt paid down. But we also have to make sure that we win in November, ladies and gentlemen. I'm the only person in this race who has shown that he can win and beat Democrats. And Patrick Murphy and Alan Gray says, let me tell you, the Democratic Party, they are loaded for bear. They are going to win this race if they can, and if we let them. Are we going to let them? No. Do you want to let them? No. Then you need to nominate a Republican that, one, is a conservative. Frankly, I'm the most conservative Republican in this race. You know why? Because I'm the only one who has done the things that everybody else talks about. And I have the scars to prove it. I'm the only one who's been on a statewide ballot. I'm the only one who's been able to win in a state like Florida and a county like Miami-Dade. So with me, you get a conservative who knows how to get things done, who has the business experience and can win elections. And I tell you this, I'm the only person in this race. And frankly, I still don't understand why I'm the only person in this race who has committed to this. But I've committed to be in Florida every month and have town hall meetings here. Because what happens with federal officials is you elect them and you never see them again until they're back to ask for your money or your vote. It's happening right now. I'm going to be here every month, listening, not talking at you, talking with you. Listening to you to find out what's most important. That's what public service is about. That's what I'm about. I thank you for your time. I thank you for your attention. And I commit to you, if you will support me, you will get a candidate that will not let you down, is not just giving you a rhetoric speech, who is going to get things done, and is going to be accessible and be back and listen to you, not just when it's campaign time. Thank you.